this session, we have learned about the linked list. Okay, how to insert linked list at the starting, how to insert linked list at the end. Okay, and this is the logic and how to insert it. Okay, these many things we have done. If you want to delete the list, delete a node from the list, just remove the reference from that. Okay, so now this point. Now today I have learned today I have learned not that much of thing. Two things is remaining. First is remove list element. Okay, today I will do that and reverse. I need to like need to improve need do to do some R&D again on this topic. So I will do some more research, more practice, then we can learn here. Okay. So now, so today, so last class we have, if we have something, let's see. This is 20. Let's see. Okay. If you create and node is there and insert node is there, a certain particular thing is there, reverse is there, then delete. So what we are doing here at the end of inserting element, just we create one node and that node we don't want to lose our linked list connection. So we reinitialize to the temp and initialize temp dot next to the temp, iterate up to the null. When we not equals to null temp dot next not equals to null, it means it's at the false, then come out from the loop and n1 to the temp percent. This is the insertion, right? Insert at any given position. So this is the not a tricky one. Just pass the index. That's it here. Temp assign. Create one more node for temp reference and that reference. This is the insert. This is the reverse. What we are doing here, reverse. We take so we dismiss head. Mhm. Current is the head and null is the previous. So current not equals to null. Current should not equals to null. Then current dot next. It is current cr dot next assigned to the new IP, new node. And these one things. Hmm. I have learned mid, find, and one more is fluoride cycle. This topic discuss here. So first find mid element. Suppose we have a list. Okay, we have a list R1, R3, R4, R5 with some values. Okay, now this is pointing head is pointing this. Okay, I want to find mid element. So case one. So we have one case one. Case one. What is the case one? If list is even and odd, we consider two cases. First is the list should be a even, list should be a odd. So now let's first go with the generic. First go with the even. Okay. So now, but we are going to do how to iterate that list. So we can take for that, suppose we have two persons running in same kilometers, like 10 kilometers. Okay, 10 kilometers. One person is slow, one person is fast. Okay, this is running one step. Okay, this is running three step at a time. One time this is running three steps. Jump up to three steps. So somewhere else, these both are made. Like fast will go and first, and this will go slow. So somewhere mid, this will be there. So let's um, okay. So now, so what we need to do, we can take to yes for slow, F for fast. Okay, fast can move. Fast can move here. Wait, okay, can move here, here. Okay, next dot next. Okay, and yes, one move to here. Again, first will. Okay, let's do again. Do here. Then I want to move the S1 also to this one. Okay, this is for even. And one more time, move to this, to this. Or we can take like that. Okay, and next is move to S1 to this, and move to S1 to this. So once we reach, once we reach fast dot next is null, then stop, stop, and yes, get the mid element. Now here, yes is there now. Here you can see Let's get the mid element here. You can see. Yes, where is this standing right now? In the mid element. So next next is mhm. Next is mm, so write us some pseudocode first. Now how to iterate that, na? So first we need to assign these two head equals to node yes node ef equals to head. We assign this right now. This is pointing to same nodes, both that yes and f. Okay. Then I want to move yes to that jump up to, so we can do f dot next. So now it is pointing to that node. So here we can do f dot next and initializing to f. Then move slow yes dot next, like that. These two lines are doing. Now while loop while loop taking while loop taking while loop. So while loop, which condition should have a while loop to stop it? Like if 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 we put if we put if we add f dot next equals to null, it means this is the true. If this is true, loop will continuously work, right? But we don't want to do that. We want to false this condition. So when this get not equals to null, f dot next equals not equals to null, right now is null. Here f dot get not equals to null, then come here and finally here we return the yes. That's it, out of the loop. This is for the even. But when we want to handle odd as well, suppose we have 6 node, correct? Suppose we have a 6 node, correct? And pointing head to this node. One more variable s is pointing and fast is pointing. Okay, what we should do? Then move to the fast with the two. Move to the fast to the two. Okay, then first is to 1. Move to fast to 2. Then is to 1. Move to no, not possible. Na? If you move to 2, if in this case, if we move to 2, here it is nothing is there. So what we write the logic here. If we get here, if we get f next f dot next dot next equals to null, f dot next containing this and dot next containing this reference variable to here, then if it is this is null, then stop, right, and return the yes. Now this is the mid element for this, not this one. For this is the, as per my understanding. So write the pseudo code. So what is the pseudo code we can? Mm, First we create a node yes equals to head assign node f first head assign. Okay, taking a while loop, wait for the conditions. Okay, and here if get this one, this condition is get it, how to iterate the loop until getting null, until getting null. This logic is different, I think. Let's see. Let's check the nodes first. Just put this condition f dot next dot the single loop we can take if net null next. Mm. Here we can take two conditions. So these are the generic. It can handle the even and as well as odd. So what we can do here. So yes equals to yes dot next. Okay. Then f equals to f dot next. Then return result answer mint yes. Okay. So here we can take ef dot next not equals to null and ef dot next not equals to null, then code is will work. Now go here, this is the fluid cycle. First time this problem I have learned, first time, first time fluid cycle cycle fluid cycle. Given a link, let's check for the cycle and return the starting point. Adjust It is the static artifact. Code is so much easy. If there is a cycle, let's learn some uh, points from the Google. As okay, so what is this? Let's search the Google. What about the mid element is good, but let's see. Um, so see, AI is a fluid cycle algorithm, also known as the tutorials, and the hair algorithm, pointer-based technique used to direction loop in the detecting the cycle, finding the start of the cycle, like that. Hmm. Fluid cycle, fluid cycle is correct. Fluid cycle. Given linked list, where the starting point to the linked list, with the starting point denoted to head. To the head A, B, C, where is the starting point of the cycle is started. So, what the point? Shit. This is about only the DS and elbow for the today's completed. This is the revision practice. Only mid element we find and fluid cycle. Means कहाँ से cycle start हो रही है? This will want this like if cycle is start from this point. This is you're going to find it. Okay. Okay. Next is collection. In the collection we completed add a method. Add a method. Okay. Now just add a method. So this is all about remove method. Remove, remove method. Remove method. So remove, pass the int index. How we are removing? By using index value. Index in the list. In the list, okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I want to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want pass index equals to 3, so 3 index is 3. It should be deleted this 40, right? Okay, how? So simple. What you can do? What you can do? Do one thing. Simple thing we can do here. What is the simple thing? First, we can. You don't want to iterate or do all the things. Just return that. It is doing here, there, here. is 3, I is 0, index is 3. Condition true. If the condition is true, then A of I means ARR of I equals to if I become 4 means if I is greater than condition false, else if condition false, then A of I plus 1 to obj I 1 position obj of 2 position A of 3. Like that we can do that. Hard coded value. Here you can just like that hard code these values. We don't want to hard code. In the Java code, one method is there. What is the method? Copy array method. Copy array method in the system class is there. Inside the system class. Inside the system. Okay. Copy array. Index to be related plus 1 and get index to be deleted. To deleted. This is our implementation. Get the object first, then a dot length. This is the formula to number of shifted. How many shifts are performed here? Okay, by using a dot length minus index to be deleted minus where index we want to delete, then how many shifts are available. That's it. We can here we can check, suppose if you want to delete this, how many shifts are performed? One, two shift. So let's do this formula. A dot length. Length is 0 to 5 means 5 length. 0 to 5 means 6. Length is 6. 5. 5 is the length minus index to be deleted. Which index you want to delete? 2 minus 1. How many shifts? 5 minus 3 equals to 2 shifts. Here we perform 2 shifts. Suppose we delete this. No, delete this one. Want to delete 60. 60. So what is that? 5 minus to be deleted index is 4 minus 1. 5 minus 1 0. 0 shift not required to shift anything. Shift operation now. This is the shift operation. If shift bigger than 0, शिफ्ट bigger than 0, 0 नहीं है, 0 अगर शिफ्ट 0 से बड़ा है, if shift 0 is bigger than 0, if shift bigger than 0 then you can perform the shift operation like array copy and at the end minus minus index just revise some basic commands. Here we up to that we have like automated tasks and workflow, enforcement, desired system configuration, enforcement. Okay, and Ansible ensure that the system are consistently configured according to the predefined specification. It allow you to define the configuration file template. How Ansible work? This is how Ansible work. Ansible work by connecting to your node and pushing out a small program called Ansible module. Pushing out small program called Ansible module. And Ansible execute this module and remove them after finish. The library of module can recite any work. See, there are no daemon service or database. There is no daemon service or database. There is no daemon service and database. There is no daemon service database. There is no daemon service or database required. So the manage node is the control node. Control node and control the entire execution of the playbook. Control execution of the playbook. The inventory file. The inventory file provide the list of the host. The inventory file provide the list of the host and will need to run. The management as well as such connection to execute the small module on the host machine and install the software. Such connection. Such connection. It contains the host machine execute instruction. Control node. Controlling nodes are usually Linux servers that are used to access the switches, router, and other networks. Controlling node. The use of the access service switch route and other network device. These network devices are referred as the managed node. Switches router. Managed node is called host node. This is nothing but a child. So we can say that this is the child node. The managed node are stored in the host file and stored in host file hosting automation. Ansible are expression of YML format and as for the registry for the various tasks. Registry for the various tasks will be executed on the managed node. Playbook are collection of the task that will be run. One more host inventory. This is the host inventory application ATCD host inventory ATCD host Ansible setup. Ansible setup. First we have a control node. We have two control node. Sudo execute boolean command in all nodes. All nodes. Add user in the all nodes. Correct. And sudo bid provide the permission like root. Provide the here permission like root users. We can use this Ansible and add to all an active password authentication. Yes, like this. Go inside this file and change. Restart that SSHD. Switch to Ansible user. Switch to Ansible user. Okay. Execute will command only on the master nodes. So only execute below command master. So create a new key pair using SSH. Ring SSH using SSH. Such keygen. Copy public key authorization key into the managed mode. Copy Ansible user and give the node of the IPs. SSH ID Ansible like that. Make sure 22 422 is open SSH anywhere. Install installation is Ansible pip and create Ansible root directory. Create root directory and create the Ansible configuration and inventory file. Okay, so we have this one Ansible mhoc mhoc command. What is the mhoc command? Without using by ML, we can execute that command called the mhoc. So these many commands are there. Okay. So one by one we will learn. So I need to take some rest. So this is all about guys. So the thank you. We will meet some other tomorrow. Yes, yes, yes. Some other video also. Thank